Hello Libra, this is Summer again from Taro by Summer, and I'm here to do something that I haven't done in quite a while, and that is a love reading. I wanted to give you guys a bonus for the month of October because one, I haven't done a love reading in ages, and two, the the videos that I've made for the general reading for didn't come out quite the way I wanted them to. The sound was really off, and I had some technical difficulties. I had to download some software to boost the sound, but I wanted to give you guys this bonus, and I hope you like it. Let me know if you like it. If you do, then we can do it again moving forward, okay? And here, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading, and I started the foundation, get it going, and we have here the central energy for the month, okay? And you have surrender to trust. This is something you need to surrender to. This is something you need to start doing, okay? And this is like the main energy. Trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And it's interesting that this card says for you to trust your decision, to trust yourself in your decisions. Libra, happy birthday, by the way. You're still in your birthday season, okay? I'm going to get that in there. Happy birthday. Libras often have a hard time making decisions, okay? If it's something you're not sure about, without the shadow of a doubt, you have a hard time deciding, especially with big decisions. You can go back and forth, you can mull things over in your head over and over and over again, and that's something you want to kind of stay away from this month. You want to trust your own wisdom, trust your instinct, trust your ability to make decisions, trust your ability to know what's good for you, what's bad for you. You have experience. You've been on this earth long enough to be able to use your own mind. Trust yourself, your own mind, your own heart, and also not worry so much about what others say and think. That's something that came up in your other reading as well, your general reading. Okay, go with what you need, Libra. I was about to say Leo. Libra, what do you need? Okay, surrender. If you believe in if you believe in a higher power, if you believe in your angels, your ancestors, whatever your belief system is, trust your faith. Okay, trust not only yourself, trust your faith. Don't put so much. Somebody doesn't need to put so much trust in other people. Trust your own word. You don't need anybody to guide you around. You don't need anybody to handhold you or to tell you, give you their opinion on everything before you make a decision. You don't need that, Libra. I find that when people give opinions too much, they're coming from a place of their own fears, of their own insecurities, and usually when people give opinions, a lot of times they're jacked up because they have their own limitations, their own sets of values and beliefs. And unless it's not in alignment with us, it should just be that, just an opinion. Okay, well, that's that person's opinion. Don't take it as golden, People they come from a place of their own experiences. Very seldom do I see people give advice on something that they wouldn't do themselves, or give advice from a place of real confidence and respect for what you need and what your interests are, however it applies. Okay, we're going to do love, the obstacle, and the outcome. Spirit, give me 3 messages. What message do you have for Libra's love? We want to see how this trust card, how the trust card plays in with your love reading. Surrender to trust. You haven't trusted yourself enough. You haven't trusted your own instincts, your own needs, your own desires in a love situation. You haven't trusted that the universe is working some things out for the best. That message is for somebody. And here your cards are coming in sideways again, just like in a general reading. Interesting. Okay. One more. What is the obstacle? I mean, the outcome. This is the obstacle. And lo and behold, the obstacle is coming out sideways. Love. You got Six of Pentacles in the upright position. Page of Pentacles pointing toward the future. Four of Pentacles in the outcome. Money, 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 money. A lot of green over here. A lot of earth sign energy here. This is not even your energy, but this is something, and it may be some of you have like a lot of earth in your chart, or you be around someone who has a lot of earth, you know, who's of an earth sign or something. Or this just might be what you're projecting because you are thinking a lot and thinking a lot about stability and money. You be going through some money issues in a relationship, and you haven't totally trusted your decisions when it comes to money, when it comes to stability, when it comes to what you've chosen in a relationship. You know, some of you, somebody's chosen the stability in a relationship and not so much love. You have all of this money, Six of Pentacles in your love life. You are working to balance, and then you have scales here. You're working to balance. This is definitely your energy here with the scales. You're trying to please someone else more than you please yourself, or you're trying to ensure that everyone else receives equal amount of time, equal amount of energy, or equal amount of money, something tangible. You're giving, 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 and I feel like you're giving more than you are receiving. Are you a people pleaser, Libra? Okay, somebody's a people pleaser. You're working too hard to please other people in a relationship, and you're doing it monetarily. There's no love. There's no warmth here. It's just all assets. Loneliness, all assets. You know. Do you not trust that you can love, or someone can love you? Do you not trust that if you make some other decision that has nothing to do with stability, with money, with assets, that you can get what you need? Have you been buying someone in a relationship, or someone's holding something over your head to make you feel like obligated, like you're supposed to do this because you're in a relationship with them? Do you not trust that you can have something that's healthier for you if you like follow your heart, or follow your passion, follow the things that really make you happy? When you give too much in a relationship, you're just constantly giving, 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 especially something monetary. It might make you feel good a little bit or a lot, but is that really, really self-gratification? Is that giving something for you, or are you trying to, or could it be that you don't believe in yourself enough that you are loved without having these monetary things, without giving, without taking care of everybody else all of the time, without pleasing everyone else all the time, because that's what this feels like. It's too much of it. It's been too much. I can feel this. Here you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The pages can be a young person, like a child, or a message coming in. Okay, this can be for some of you, this is going to be about a child. Okay, perhaps your child is, I don't want to say in the way, but the child is an obstacle because there's something else you need. And I'm talking to somebody who has a child or children. Okay, you have financial obligations to your child. You have obligations to take care of your child, to ensure that your child is well provided for. So that's why you're giving, you know, trying to balance and keep that going. And you can't really think about yourself because you have a young child that you're saying, or that you know saying, or that you just know. Okay, a child is too young for me to really go for what I want. Somebody's a single parent or a divorced parent, and the child is young, and you know you can't really put the focus on yourself and what you want. So you're kind of like in the middle, or there might be more than one child involved. Some of you, somebody's getting a message that it's okay to take one of these coins, move on with it. Okay, maybe cut some kind of loss, or come out of a situation that doesn't give you the balance that you need, move forward with it, and go on, because this is in a horizontal position pointing toward the future, and this indicates moving on, taking one of these coins. This Page of Pentacles is holding one coin right here, and it looks like he's taking one of the coins. Looks like he's taking this last coin here that is held suspended up in the air, and he's moving on with it. Is this a message for you to take that last coin and move on? Because that's what it looks like to me. Hold that last coin for yourself instead of giving it to everybody else. Don't let it go. This might be something, a message coming in that you haven't been heeding, or that you need to heed. It's time to heed this message, and you have to trust it. You gotta. Sometimes we pray to God, and we pray. You know, we honor our ancestors, or you know, we look towards spirit. We ask. You know, we look toward the heavens and look for answers. Please show me a sign, give me a message of what I need to do. And then when we get the message, we don't do anything with it. We do just the opposite, or keep doing what we've been doing. Maybe this is a message to preserve some of what you're giving and move on with it. You gotta hold something for yourself. That's a message that I'm getting for somebody. You gotta trust this. You gotta trust that what you want is more important than what everybody else wants. Everybody's got their hands out, you know. Somebody's got to save. Somebody's got to take these coins and rebuild something for just themselves. Four of Pentacles is about saving. It's about hoarding. It's about not sharing. Okay, that's what the Four of Pentacles is about. And this will be the outcome. The outcome is you doing what you need to do to be a little more selfish than what you have been. Like I said, somebody's been too generous. You haven't saved enough for yourself. You haven't held back enough for yourself. You haven't done enough for yourself. You need to, you know, save some of this for you. And if you do have a young child, for those of you who do have a young child, and you're kind of like in the middle, like, I don't know. I don't know if this is a good thing. Doesn't feel too right. Doesn't feel too right. I have to wait until the child is older or whatever before I can do this. Then take half of the coin. and say, okay, I can't take one whole coin and just do for me, but what I'll do is take half, okay? Take maybe a little bit less, because I have children involved and I got to make sure children are well taken care of. But you still have to start doing something just for you. Spirit, what message do you have for the Six of Pentacles? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Somebody's in a situation, in a relationship, where this is the other person is doing this. They're taking advantage of you. They're taking advantage of your generosity, of your need to provide, of your need to take care of them. And they might be kind of half and half, like halfway interested in how you feel or what you need, and then the other half of them is like, well, I really don't care. I'll just play it off like I do care, like I do have their best interests at heart. Just gonna have to, straddle the fence, play the middle of the field. Look at this. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Wands. Like I said, you're giving too much to somebody else, okay? There's a situation that you need to come out of. This burdensome, this weighing too much on you. And you're trying to hold it up by giving. And like I said, it's something you need to come out of. The Five of Pentacles here is showing me that somebody in your life needs to go. Okay? They're supposed to go. They're supposed to move on. But they haven't moved on, or they've returned. Okay? They've returned, and that brings a burden on you because it's like stagnant energy here. And you've had this before. You had this in the other reading where there was like stagnation in your life. You're giving, propping them up, holding them up. You're holding up somebody, not doing enough for yourself. They're supposed to be moving on, moving out. Maybe some family members stay with you. Maybe you're in a relationship with somebody that's still there, that hasn't gone anywhere. They need to go, and it's bringing a burden to you. And you have to trust your feelings on this. Be honest with yourself. Make a decision and trust this decision that they're not going to be destitute. They're probably weighing heavy down on you, making you feel like if you do this, then you're gonna, when you die, you're gonna go to hell if you leave us out in the cold, or if you abandon me, or if you don't want to be in this situation or this marriage or relationship anymore. Probably laying the guilt on you, giving their opinions, but you need to trust your own decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinion about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. The right path. And just as I'm doing these readings and putting like the central energy card here, lo and behold, the card that comes underneath is lining up with the message, the main message. Spirit, give me a card for the Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? For Libra. Somebody's in this relationship for money, Libra. Somebody's in a situation, in a relationship with you for the money. This is what they want. They want money. They want the stability. They don't want to move on. And it's a burden. Make you feel obligated. Make you feel drained. Drained of your resources. This is the outcome. Four of Pentacles. And you have the sickness card here, and you have the anchor here. This is somebody's either feigning sickness or will be feigning sickness, so they won't have to go anywhere. They can stay put. They can be stable. They be pretending to be sick out of selfishness, and this is something that you're going to have to watch. because somebody doesn't want to leave here. They want to return. They don't want to go anywhere in your love life. And over here, there's sickness, the anchor, being rooted, being grounded, staying stuck there. Some selfishness going on, hiding, hoarding, maybe even burying money somewhere, hiding some money. And this is an obstacle. Being balanced is your obstacle on what to do with this message that you're getting, or what to do about a child. There are a child. For some of you, it's a child or children in the middle of whatever is going on, kind of keeping the glue together of a relationship. You know, the glue that holds something together. You know, it's just like a child, and then maybe even like a tug of war with the child that keeps you there, or children. For some of you, a struggle between which way to go. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Yes, no, maybe so. And your cards did this again in the other reading. But you gotta trust what you want. That what you want is good. That what you want is fine. What you want in a relationship. Somebody's draining you of your resources, of your stability, your ability to keep everything going, keep everything afloat. Or you be doing all of this to somebody else. Somebody's hiding it. And if you don't overcome this obstacle, if you don't find a way around this, whatever this is meaning to you, then this will be the outcome. This will be the outcome. Maybe you'll even find out what they're doing with the money. Spirit, give me one more card. I'm curious. Give me one more card for the Four of Pentacles. What is this about? Some of you somebody needs to put away for a rainy day. Maybe there's some kind of sickness for some, like, rainy days or sick days or something, to make sure that you're okay. Either way, you've got to make sure you're okay. If you're ill or you have some sort of illness, Libra, make sure you take care of you and not let everybody else bring you down to the ground and drown. Don't do that. You got to take care of you. Fortune. That's what this is here. That's what this is about. Fortune. And you got a lot of green cards up here. A lot of greens. Do this for yourself, Libra. Make sure that the money that's right here that somebody's hiding, or that somebody's taking from you and hoarding, make sure that this is for you and not for everybody else. If you have family members, yeah, sure, make sure you take care of your family or whatever, but make sure you have something for yourself. Don't let somebody drain your pockets and they get everything and you have nothing. If you can overcome this obstacle, then this is what you can do. Bury your treasures, hold on to it. Don't let somebody else deplete everything of you, drain you of all of your resources. And it looks like somebody, you may be working hard to save, make sure you have it together. And it might be, it might kind of bring you down a little bit, but keep your health up, keep yourself healthy, work on your health. You want to make sure of that, okay, Libra? So that you can be healthy, But you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll have it together. Okay, Libra, I hope this reading has helped you in some way. And please let me know whether or not you like this. And we can do it again if you like it. Next month we'll do it again. And don't forget to subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. And if you'd like a reading, connect with me through the link right below this video. You can go right on there and purchase a reading from me. You can book one right on the website, okay? And that is summerintuition.com. Take care, you guys. Love you.